I love sharing an office with my editor, video editor. It always is interesting. Today I may actually get a little bit of work done. So, that's what that was. Hey, how are you? Sorry, I was looking at another window, trying to kind of double task and do a few things at the same time. Some days it works a little better than others. Today may be a little iffy. The brain's operating a little slow today. How are you? It has gotten really chilly here. It got cold. We went from like almost 80 degrees to, I think it's been 54, 50s, somewhere around in there. The sound is low. Okay, let's see if I can get this figured out. I am trying out a new microphone, so we'll see what's going on. I may need some help. Thanks for the heads up, though. Hey, Damien. The sound is low. Danoson.
Just turn that slider up. Yeah.
Is that better? Let's try that. There are so many windows for the different components that I have hooked up. I feel like I'm all cyber geeked out. Okay, good. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know. Because on my end, it sounds totally fine. As it probably should be. How's that? Does that still work? I seem to be trying to clip out the microphone while I'm at it. Yeah. I've got things going in ports in all different directions and all these external microphones hooked up and cameras and... Okay, good. Thank you. I turned it down just a little bit because I seem to be wanting to clip it out. My voice tends to do that on occasion. How was your day? Tell me about your day because mine has been kind of crazy. I'm looking at all these different windows because I haven't spent much time on it. That's pretty cool that you can see different people who are actually in the chat, whether they're chatting interactively or not. So you woke up to 2 inches of snow. Okay, we are not that cold. Although it would be really nice to have a white Christmas, to have snow near it. That would be so awesome. But I am in Texas, so I totally get it. Good. Awesome. Oh, people are so funny. People are so funny. I don't know, 2 inches of snow? You're not a big snow person, I take it. I like snow for about 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and then I'm over it. And then I'd like a break. And then if it comes back for another 2 weeks, that's okay. Off and on is totally okay. But past that, it just starts getting mushy and it tracks everywhere. It's dirty. Oh, high was 30. Okay, I do not envy you. So you might have a little bit of envy when I tell you this. So today, because I needed to get outside, I had to get my vitamin D. It was sunny today, but it was cold. The wind was coming straight out of the north. So I took Sigmund for a walk and went out and I put a sweater on over my tank top that I have on now. And I have these really cute little, I've got to show you these. I've got these really cute reindeer socks. Hopefully I can show it. See? So they're warm and fuzzy. These are some of my holiday socks. So I had my fuzzy reindeer socks that are really warm on and a fleece overcoat with a hat on and then my hood up. And I was pretty toasty, but I wouldn't have wanted to be out there very long or just standing still. I definitely wanted to keep moving, so it made it a lot more comfortable to be outdoors. But the sun was starting to go down because it was about right before dusk, somewhere around in there, and it was getting chilly. That wind, that northern wind. But I hear the Northeast is going to get snow for the holidays. Which I have to say, I'm slightly envious. Excuse me. I'm slightly envious because I have snow, but it's really, really cold. Really cold. Yeah, yeah. I'm still trying to get acclimated because, like, 3 days ago, it was, like I said, really, really warm. Really warm. Yeah, you gotta get it going. You gotta get it going. So, for some reason, my brain has totally just vacated out for. I don't know if it's because it's like vacation is close by, taking a few days for the holidays is really close by, or not. Haven't decided, but it has definitely partially like checked out. It might also be Benadryl. Sigmund came to say hello. He's right down beside me. And he brought in the cold with him. It's a little brisk and chilly. Well, thank you. Twitch kind of makes sure that I don't, because typically you'd be noticing that I'm cold. Hi, how are you, by the way? I'm curious to know, how is your day, Shadow Levy? So I was on Amazon earlier, kind of looking still because I got sidetracked last stream on Mr. Remster. So I have a cat and dog. And Remy is my cat and Sigmund is my dog. And see, Remy came to join. Yeah. And you can probably see Sigmund once in a while there too. Yay, you're released for work? That's awesome. Yay, how excited are you? How excited are you? Well, Remy's really excited for you. Hi, Sigmund. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Well, good. You hunt. What do you like to hunt? I'm curious. I have never been hunting before in my life. You woke up from your nap, Remy, didn't you? Yeah. It is good hunting, weather the cold. I had family members who hunted all the time, and they always made sure they had hot coffee with them at all times when they went hunting. And sometimes a pie or something, depends on how long they were going to be out hunting or how far away they had to go hunting. So, yay! So does that mean you get a naked paradise again this week? Wow, you're getting so many gifts, it's not even funny. No, we have to stay off that. Thank you. Thank you for coming and visiting. It's time to go. Now, I've had deer. I love deer jerky. I've had rabbit before, although it's been a really, really long time. And I think I only had it once. But I've never had squirrel. Oh, there's no fingers crossed needed in that. You're going to have a naked paradise, definitely. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So, are you excited about going back to work, getting released for work? So, have you ever hunted a pheasant or quail? What part of the country are you in? Are you even in the States, actually? I should be asking. Because my family up in the Midwest, it's always deer, pheasant, quail, sometimes rabbit, but predominantly deer, pheasant, and quail. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let me put the water up. I always have to put the water up. You can sit in my lap, but you cannot get on the desk because you start loving on the camera. And then you tip it over. Then you tip it over. So I take it you've been hunting a really long time. It sounds like it's something you really enjoy doing. Hello. How are you? Okay. Yep. Remy has decided that he is awake. He has this uncanny ability that when a camera goes on, he can be dead asleep underneath the bed and voila, that camera goes on and he is up and at 'em and chatty and wanting to be in the middle of it. Yeah, turkey. I've actually had wild turkey once, and it's pretty darn good. I enjoyed it at least. I had family that during Thanksgiving time went hunting and actually got wild turkey. It was really good. It was really good. And turkey's really hard to hunt, from my understanding, because they fluff all up and there's a lot of air in between the feathers. So, hi. I know I love you too. I love you too. Yes. Yes, I know you're awake. Yeah, it's best. Remy? Yes, this is normal with him. Yeah, I know. You need to get down, please. Get down. Get down. Yeah, I know. I know. He does think I'm a jungle gym. Please, I hope you laugh at this. Um, it is better to follow doctor's orders because that type of healing, you really want to make sure. Hey, you are like flubber today. Please sit down. Sit down. Thank you. Thank you. It's better that you heal properly from it. So, yeah, turkey, you can't. And they tend to be really keen. They detect, it's kind of like deer, they detect the minutest movement. So you have to be super, super still. And then aim towards the center of their body, from my understanding. Hi. No. I know you love me. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go this way. Thank you. Thank you. What has gotten into you? What has gotten into you? Okay, now how is it that you've never been hunting, but according to Kentucky you have? I'm a little confused about that. All right, so I have actually never had brain. And I love deer jerky. It's like my favorite type of jerky. If I can find it, I love deer jerky. But I've never had brain before. I have talked to people who've had brain before, and they cared for it. They liked it, but not that often. The people I talk to don't have it that often. Okay, you have to tell me what brain's like. If you can explain it to me at all. It's going to feel so good getting back to work. It is. Yeah, thank you for calming down. Yes, thank you. So does anybody else out there have pets? Remy is quite a character. If you've seen any of my YouTube videos, he definitely makes a vocal appearance, kind of like he is today. For some reason, he's really wanting the attention. Yes. I know you have been sleeping all day. You have a Yorkie? Yeah, your Yorkie's really cute. I've seen pictures of your Yorkie. Is your Yorkie as much of a ham and handful as Remy is? Sigmund's just behaving and laying down behind my chair, actually. Grooming. But Remy says, hello, I am here. Come look at me. Come talk to me, love on me. I am your center of attention. Yes. So what's your Yorkie do? To be a ham. What's a ham for your Yorkie? Yeah, like a 2-year-old. Definitely. I have 2 of them. Remy and Sigmund. Although some days Sigmund looks at me like I'm the child. So I'm trying to figure that one out. He's 14 and he still has that much energy. That is outstanding. That is outstanding. You know, in my family, they say that's a very well-loved animal. Oh, well, that would make sense. And nobody bothered, I take it they never got stopped and nobody bothered to ask where you were, if they did. Oh, he sounds cute. He sounds really cute. Had a girlfriend who has a Yorkie that Sigmund and her Yorkie are like best of buds when they're together. They are like best of buds. Sigmund loves the little dogs. He's not real fond of the bigger dogs, but he loves the little Yorkies. Has one of his things. Yeah, they can be a handful, but they bring so much joy. Yeah, like last night, I was going to bed and was trying to go sleep and almost asleep. And then Remy decided that he needed to sharpen his claws on um, I can't even think of the name, the mattress underneath your mattress. Oh, box springs. I knew it was in there. Decided he wanted to sharpen his claws on my box springs, which I'm not happy about, but I work with it. Wow, three more? So you had four Yorkies at one time. Okay, I have two pets, and that is enough because they've got so much personality. They keep me on my toes anyway. Really? They taste like sausage and scrambled eggs? So is that mostly how you eat the brains? I'm really fascinated by this. Because, I mean, we should be using every part if you're going to kill the animal for meat. If you're going to go hunting and use it for nutrition or substance, I think being able to use every part of the kill from the hunt is really important that you can or that you can share with people who will eat it. So I'm really curious. Do you mostly eat brain and scrambled eggs? Because the people I've talked to who ate it, they actually fried it kind of like a fried tenderloin sandwich or chicken fried steak or something like that. Um, I never heard it of with eggs. I know, it's fascinating, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, that's just not cool. That's so not cool. And nobody in the neighborhood saw anything or put up flyers and knew where she went. I hope she's okay. I'm sure she is, but that's too bad. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't blame you. That would really irritate me too. I don't understand irresponsible hunters. I really don't. And that is totally not cool. Hey, come on. You know you can't be on the desk. Come sit in my lap. All right. Okay. You know the rules. Yeah, I know. I know. He's not happy about the rules. Oh, that makes sense. It makes sense. So, how did you figure out why is it that you put brains with eggs? Like, was that something you just tried out or something that, like, your family did and you learned it that way? Because I never would have thought to have used brains with scrambled eggs. I'm curious. I'm a huge foodie. So, yeah, it is. It is. I know several people who have moved to Arkansas or down in the Ozark area, down around in that area. I actually grew up in the Midwest and love the Ozarks. Beautiful country, especially in the fall. Really cold right now, though. So that would make some sense. Okay, so you were taught how to fix it. Well, that's important because I think it's a lost art to be able to cook internal organs like that. Now, see, okay, so when I get a chicken or the poultry from the grocery store, because I am a city girl, the gizzards and the giblets, I love. I love the heart. I love the gizzard. I actually cook the liver once in a while. I'll eat some of the liver, but I mostly give it to my cat and dog, to Remy and Sigmund, as treats because they love it. They love it. They love it. They love it. And they also like gizzard and heart too, but I'll eat what I want and then share the rest of it with them. So I was gonna ask, did that work? It was probably just to get you to eat brains as a kid. Oh, that's funny. Ooh, somebody else eats brains and eggs. So this is a common combination. Okay, where did I miss out on this in the world? Seriously, because I even grew up with hunters. I had family members that ate cow brains, and cow tongue, actually. They used to fry up the cow tongue like chicken fried steak and eat it that way. But they never once told me that they paired it with eggs in the morning. I am so missing out. And I'm sure it's one of those things that it has to be cooked just right in order for it to taste good. But if you know how to do it, then I'm sure it did. Yeah, the liver can be kind of dry. My nose is itching. Allergies are really bad with this cold front that came through. Because I'm in Texas and the cedar is like starting to pop. So that's part of it, I think. I like very few fried chicken livers. I don't eat much fried food at all, never really did too much, but once in a while, if because my mom likes fried chicken livers, I'll eat one or two off of hers, but they can be dry, especially if they're overcooked, and it's easy to overcook them. So, yeah, I had a family member actually that he and his wife did that. They would go hunting for the season and buy hunt for almost all their meat for the entire year. And then sometimes as they got older, they would have a local butcher shop butcher them for them. But yeah, it's very common. I think, now to me, it's just smart. It's just smart in my head to do it that way if you're going to be a hunter, if you are a hunter. I think it's really important to utilize the meat that you hunt for as personal nutrition or share it with family and friends. I I absolutely detest people who hunt and don't utilize it for a purpose, nutrition or whatnot. I mean, that animal sacrificed its life for should be a purpose of giving life to something else. That's just my personal opinion. I know not everybody agrees with that perspective. Like, it kind of bothers me to hear when people hunt for sport and sport alone and don't do anything with it. It seems so wasteful. So it's a southern thing. So this brains thing is a southern thing. Well, then I wonder where my family got it, because they aren't from the south. They're in the Midwest. Ooh, somebody else knows tongue too. Okay, so I heard the texture of tongue is it's a little tough, but it's spongy too. Am I remembering correctly? Because for me, it seems a little bizarre, but I'd be open to trying it at least once. At least once. Now, if it just was a total turn off, then it wouldn't be. Hi, I'm doing great. How are you tonight? We're talking about somebody said that they're really enjoying the cold weather because they love to go hunting. And so we're talking about some of the things that they hunt for and parts of the animal that they like eating that are just not common. So they were talking about tongue and brain. I think it's kind of fascinating. Texas is part of the South, but I still haven't run into anybody who actually like confesses that they eat brain or tongue for that fact. No, you're right. You're right. That is, at least they did have a license for that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing. You can't really eat the horns. No, it doesn't quite work that way. I may be in Texas, but I'm not actually from Texas originally. So you can probably hear Remy still meowing. He is behind my computer now where he is not supposed to be. Hey Remster. Yeah, can we get I know. Thank you. Thank you. I will, you too. I'm glad you stopped by. Hey, by the way, make sure you follow my Twitch channel, and if you want to check out some of my other social media and what I do, I am putting it up in the chat now. If I can get it done. There we go. Ta-da! Look at the miracle of that. Isn't it great? Isn't it great? I hope you have a good night too. Bye. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm on here about once a week to start off with because the holidays are being really crazy for time. But definitely that way you'll know when I'm on again. I hope to see you again soon. No. I have never had anybody ask me that. No, Remy actually got his name. So I should probably start over a little bit. So Remy is a adoptee. He's a rescue. And I had gone to the pet store and to get Sigmund some toothpaste because he'd run out of toothpaste. And yes, we do brush his teeth on occasion. So I had gone to the pet store to get toothpaste, and it had been about 3 or 5 years since my previous cat had passed away, and I was starting to think I might want another cat, but I still hadn't quite decided yet. Oh, thank you so much. I'm reading the chat too, so I'll finish the story here in a minute. I'm glad you went to my YouTube channel, and I'm glad you enjoyed the videos too. I really love creating content for everybody. I really have a lot of fun doing it. Yeah, I do. It's been a while since somebody asked me about the biggies. It's been a really long time since I've seen it though. So, oh, great. I have got to figure out how to do that. I haven't Patreon. I run a Patreon page or a channel as well, and Patreon's message system has been all screwed up, and it was down today when I was going to check emails. But after I get off of here, that's one of the things on my list to get done. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like some of the try-ons. They are really a lot of fun to do. And I love being able to mix and match stuff, and I love color, as you can tell. I love color. So Remy is an adopted cat, and so I'd gone to the pet store to get Sigmund his toothpaste, and I had my hand on the door and I was getting ready to walk out, but I had noticed that they had kennels on the right hand side, but they looked empty. And so I put my hand on the door to actually push the door open and leave, and this little voice in my head said, "Go check the kennels." Like, it's that booming voice that makes you stop and go, okay, I've got to do this. If I don't, it's going to bug me and drive me crazy. And so the gallery is gone. Really? I didn't realize they'd made adjustments on that platform. I hadn't gone over to it yet today. I've been occupied taking care of other things. So I will have to go check that out when I'm on there tonight. And I do more try-ons on my Patreon too, by the way. Ooh, good. Maybe you can help my learning curve a little bit because it's being really slow lately. Yes, he's a rescue. So back to my story. So I had this voice tell me to go check the kennels. And like I said, I mean, they were pitch black. They didn't even look like anything was in there. And here in Texas, the pet stores cannot have animals for sale. They have to partner. They can only have available for adoption or sale pets that are at rescue facilities, which I totally love that aspect. I think every state should do that. So I walked over towards the kennels, and when I got in arm's reach of the kennels, this little black paw shot out of one of the kennels, grabbed my arm, and literally pulled me to the kennel. And as you probably have guessed, that is Remy. So Remy was something like 6 weeks old. He literally was so tiny, he fit in my hand, in the palm of my hand. And so when he got a hold of my arm and he would not let go, I mean, literally, he dug his claws into my shirt and would not let go of me. I ended up having to get one of the associates' attention to open the kennel so that I could see who it was. And there was this little tiny black kitten. And he immediately pulled him out, and he was just climbing all over me like you saw earlier. Literally climbing on my shoulders. He was climbing on my arm. He was talkative and he was full of energy, and he just would not let go. Every time we tried to get him off of me to put him back in the kennel, he would not let go of me. I literally had to pry him off of me. So, short end of the story, that's Remy. And he got his name because when I first brought him home, you know how cats will hunker down like they're getting ready to attack something and their little butts wiggle and shimmy? Well, that's what he did. And it reminded me of somebody who's revving up for a chase or revving up to go. And thus his name became Remy, because for some reason that's what the next thought that popped into my head was Remy. So he's black like Remington Steele, and he's always revving to go. So he's ready for a chase. And that's how he got his name. But I never thought about it coming from the Big E's. Well, that's good. I'm glad that they're bringing it back soon. So it's probably something temporary that they're working and trying to get behind the scenes dealt with. So you found lots more commands. I copied the one down and I'm trying to remember where it was, but I'm definitely going to figure out here. Actually, I should probably do it now. Try to figure out, does anybody know that is on here how to add moderators? Let's just look. Let's just do a search. Anymore, if I have a question, I just go online and type it in. Seems to be easier. Let's see. Helps if I can spell that correctly. There we go. It found it for me. There will be an icon. Okay, let's test this out. Let's just see if this works. Let's just see if this works. Okay, those directions didn't work, but let's try this. Let's try the command. And if I can see today to get that working. Okay, where did it go? Where did it go? Let's do this, because this is being a little easier. Okay, we're getting closer. I love rescues. All my cats have been rescues. So, why did that do that? Okay, that was the wrong button. Let's try that. Okay, keeps telling me that the username is, I'm trying to use the command, that the username is not valid. Yeah, for some reason. Okay, I must be doing something wrong. I must be doing something wrong. Ooh. There's Twitch help. Let's see, what does Twitch say? I'm reading what Twitch has to say. Ooh, I found the moderator commands. Okay, that is why it's not happening. Wrong type of parentheses. So let's try this again. It's still telling me invalid user. And I'm even following directions, or destructions, as I say. So I may have to try it out later. Says to go to... says to go to the channel page. So let's try that. Let's try that and see. Let's try the channel page. Yeah, that's not there. Ooh, I may have found something. There, I found something else I was looking for. Yay! Look at that. Oh, how much fun. This was actually something that I wanted to get set up, so I'm glad you brought it up. I'm so glad you brought it up. Yeah, I tried that, and I'm actually on Twitch's help for adding. Nope, that didn't work. And even the directions aren't necessarily. Let's try this. I found the band list. Let's try this. If it... No. That's the auto mod. Let's try the home. Yeah, I didn't add the with it, and it still didn't do it. And like I said, I'm on Twitch's help. So maybe I will find a link that actually... Okay, that just takes me to the same thing. Let me try this article. No, that's just the same one I was on. I did find something about chat commands through them, so. Yeah, I left clicked, and they also said that it should, I can add you as a friend, block or report you. It said initially when I looked up that it would, let me see. If I clicked on your username that I wanted to make that role, beneath their profile overview, there would be an icon with an outline of a person and a plus sign next to it. But I'm not seeing that unless... Nope, that doesn't work either. I'm seeing all your stats with it, but it's not letting me do that. So I may have to... I've even tried right-clicking, double-clicking. No, none of that's working. So I'll have to figure out. Yeah, it told me it should pop up that window of options, and it did. It's just, it's not giving me the same options that it says it should be giving me. So I'm not quite sure what that's about. Maybe it's not in the creator dashboard. Maybe it is. Ooh, maybe this. Let's try this. Let's try this. Okay. I may be getting somewhere. Ah, I found it. I found it. Ta-da! success. I got it. I got it. See, sometimes it just takes a little bit of extra. Let's do... Now I've got to find another one. So you should see it. It should pop up. Should see it do that. So they've changed some things. I can see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me make sure that is the correct one. Okay. Ta-da! Yes, success, success, success. We did it. We did it. See, I told you I'd figure it out. Eventually we will get there. Eventually we will get there. Ta-da! Excitement, excitement. Okay. So did it pop up for you, Thanos? Yep. Yes. Yes. Ta-da! We got it, we got it, we got it. Yay! I know. I'm so glad I could share the excitement with you guys. So glad. It is the simple things in life that at least make me feel like I have achieved something today. Ah, that is awesome. Oh, there we go. Sweet, now you got a new little icon that showed up next to you. Da-da, da-da-da-da. Perfect. So something I ran along the lines and looking up how to do that said to go check the main page. So, and then count. So I also found a command page, which I'm sure you ran across too. So for those of you who don't know me, I am Ruby Day. This is like my third live stream ever. So I'm still kind of new to it and I'm trying to get the hang of it and being able to understand how this all functions. So it's been really kind of cool figuring it out. But with the holidays coming up, it has been super crazy. So I haven't had a whole lot of time in order to kind of research it and look into what I needed to do. And that is what's going on. So I can't believe next week is Christmas already. Who's excited? I'm a little excited. I'm a little excited. I'm not real big into buying the whole Christmas gifts type of thing, but I mean, I do. If I find something for somebody that just really strikes a chord with me, I buy it, but to give as a gift. But I'm really about having the family time and the food and being able to just spend time with each other. I don't know if that's an age thing or what it is, but huh, that's interesting. Yeah, I've got the sword one too, so that's how you know. I don't know if it shows up for anybody else but me, and you? I don't know. I should probably look that up. There's a lot of things I need to look up and so little time. So is anybody else excited about Christmas being next week? Is anybody? Oh, come on. I've been listening to Christmas carols like nonstop, pretty much since Thanksgiving. Yeah, I really like Christmas. And it seriously has nothing to do with gifts. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is kind of nice, but it seriously has nothing to do with the gifts. I will save the rest of that information for later. I'm glad I got that figured out. Probably just took some time to register. Probably just took some time to register. That needs to go away. All these windows just popping up. So, last stream, I was looking for things on my wish list, and you guys have to tell me what you think about this. I found this, which is a corset we were talking about. Just click the link. Tell me what you think of it, because I'm thinking about the red for some cosplay stuff. What do you think? Yeah, you agree? Yeah. I'm thinking the red, but I also saw on there that they have kind of a rosy purple, and the turquoise is really nice too. But that rosy pink, it's hard to decide. It's hard to decide. Do you have any other color along with the red that might be an option? Oh, come on, Clemens. You got to chime in on this one too. I know you have an opinion about it. I know you have an opinion about it. Anyway, I'm also trying to find some new shirts that I can have fun and wear. Oh, by the way, so I was on Bing. This is total side tangent. It's a little bit my ADD today. So I went to go do a search today, and I use Bing to pull everything up for the search engines. So because I like the pictures. I like the pictures that Bing has. So today's picture on Bing, I don't know if anybody's been to it, but today's picture on Bing are statues, gold and green statues of Beethoven, and he looks like an angry little imp. It's weird. They have him like short, like really miniature kind of, and there's tons of them. So he looks like an angry little imp. And I think it's to help celebrate his 250th 250 years ago he was born. So if you haven't seen it, you seriously need to go see it. Oh, no worries. So I put a link to a course. The last stream I had, I was actually picking out some things to add to my wish list for cosplay. And the link I posted in the chat, click it and go look at it and tell me what you think of the corset, because I'm thinking of adding it to my wish list. I have it in red, but there's about 3 other colors that I just can't decide on. So tell me what you think. And I'm also looking to replace some of my tops. And it is so difficult to find cute tops, cute shirts. Because I have these girls that just, they're like, you can't deny them, they're there. So I'm not one of those people that covers up completely unless I'm cold. So it's being difficult to find V-neck tops. Yeah, you like the red too. I know the red's kind of hard to beat. And you could put it with a lot of different things. I have a feeling you would think everything looks better on the floor. Okay, well, that's definitely going on my list then. So I have it saved. Ooh, that's kind of cute. So I found a top too, maybe. Although I probably should put a filter on this. So now I'm looking for tops. Yes. Even I have to go out in public. And, they kind of like you wearing clothes to go out in public. And I want things that I can easily film in and not have to be constantly changing clothes, or the whole thing needs a little bit of a revamp. Nothing wrong with it, just is. And it is so difficult to find cute tops. But I have a difficulty finding clothes, period. I don't know. Clothes and I have a love-hate relationship. So when I find something I like, I normally pick up a couple of things. Couple of the same kind so that I have it because I don't replace them very often. Like today, I'm chilly, so I'm wearing a long sleeve, my plaid. The only thing plaid I actually own. I'm not kidding you. I don't know if that's good or if that's bad or what it is, but it is. I like plaid on other people. I always see really cute tops on other people. And they look so cute in them and they're so good. And then I go to try to find them and it doesn't work that easily for me. I don't know. Do you have the same problem with clothes? I wonder what size. Yeah, large is not my size. It'd probably take a small. And it looks like they're totally out of mediums. I wonder what their size chart is. Wonder what their size chart is. Wow. I don't know if you scroll down, you see that lace-up corset dress. Did you see that? Oh. I don't know. 'Cause 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 I don't know. ' Here we go. Found their size chart finally. I may be SOL anyway. Because it looks like that put me really bussy. It looks like I may be a medium. People say they fit true to size too. Although people are saying order up. People send in their pictures and it's really cute on. Yeah, now you're like me. I've got like 16 different windows open and I'm trying to do it all on a small screen. Okay, so you're totally into the flannel thing too. I do like flannel. I do like flannel. Small double D. Yeah. Yeah, I saw pictures of the black corset and it's not quite as versatile. Although there's someone else potentially selling something similar. And they have it in medium. Is that the same one? Different manufacturer. Let's take a look. It's pretty much the exact same. Oh, come on, choose the color. We've got to compare the right color. Okay, well, it's very similar. Let's take a look at this. No, I think it's the exact same one. Well, here's another option. They have it in medium. It's a little more expensive. Well, that definitely gives me something to go look up. But that style is a definite. Ooh, let's see people's pictures. Oh, the red's cute. Oh, it's cute. Santa baby. For me. That's what it makes me think of. The red. That's what it makes me think of. Santa baby. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. I may have just cluttered up your entire chat page. Well, yeah. Well, according to their size chart. Hey, Sigmund, let's quit digging to China. Come on. He's digging now because he's being sleepy, I guess. I don't know. Sigmund, come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, are you going to lay down? Because I'm not crawling under the table to come get you. We're not digging to China today. He is under my desk. Their size chart says that medium would fit. You know, the large would be one size up. So the lowest would be my bust size, but Who knows? If we really squeeze them in there, then it would make them even bustier. Ooh, they got all these heather grays. Who knows? Who knows? So I found a couple of shirts too. Well, that's good. I'm glad it's not bad. Yeah, I may need several hands. I may need several hands. Hold them all in. But that's what corsets are designed to do, is to push them up and hold them together and get them all together. You know? Ooh. What about... So I'm a big Henley lover. You'll have to tell me what you think about this one. I love the color too. Oh, you are a professional bra fitter. That would be quite a job. I actually talked to a woman who was. She was a professional bra fitter for a high-end lingerie company. I think I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me if I do. Oh. Anyway, I was talking to her about, because I thought it was quite interesting that she was a bra fitter. And I kind of wanted to know what it was like, because I was curious. So I asked her what it was like to, because she'd been doing it for like 15, 20 years, what it was like to be a professional bra fitter and have all of these women of all shapes, sizes, age, demographics, whatever, coming in and having to fit them for bras. And she literally said that it's kind of like being an OBGYN. It's not as pretty as you think it is. That's the reason why they're coming to you. So I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense. Never really thought about it, but I bet you could see some pretty interesting breasts. Some pretty interesting breasts. Yeah, you can't be real handsy when you're a bra fitter. That doesn't surprise me that you got fired. I have a feeling it's a little bit like Pepe Le Pew, or I don't know who's the British comedy guy Bean, who is always fumbling and not meaning to get himself into situations but does. Yeah. I finally this year talking about bras, found a company that I love their lingerie. It fits like second skin. It literally fits like second skin. It's a French company. Actually, it's, let me look. I have it here. I follow them on Instagram. So a friend of mine gave me some lingerie with it. I'm looking them up, trying to find who it is. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, somebody must be thinking about me. Oh, excuse me. Let me see if I can find them. Anyway, I wore it for my Ludmas on Patreon this year. Actually, right now, it just came out not too long ago. The white bra and panty set. Oh. Yeah. It's amazing. I should put some of their stuff on my wish list as well. Don't you hate it when you can't recall something that's like you can see it? And of course, none of this is. I'll have to add some to my wish list. Their stuff is amazing, but the French do make some of the best lingerie in the world. Some of the best. Let's see. I'm looking them up. Here they go. No. Wear coats. Lingerie and shapewear. Simone Perel. That is who the maker is. Oh, come on. And of course they won't let me. They have some amazing, amazing lingerie. Huh. There we go. Found it. Ah. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly right. Yeah. By the way, most modeling poses are not comfortable. Not the really, really good and hot ones. It's the mere fact that a model can even make an uncomfortable pose look natural and relaxed and comfortable is the reason why they're a model. Like, that is the goal. That is the complete goal of it. Let's just see by chance. I know this is a far-fetched one because their stuff is so worth it. Oh, wow. Oh, guys, I may have just hit the jackpot. So I found them, their clothing, on Amazon for sometimes quite a bit cheaper. Quite a bit cheaper than what they're selling on their website. Ooh, 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 I just may have found a new treasure trove. I'm gonna have to check this out some more. There Yay! So now I am off to figure out. Last stream I was trying to figure out overlays. So to figure that out, oh yeah, oh yeah, I may have found something. Well, I found something, but that's not exactly what I was looking for. That's okay. You gotta search. Oh yeah, that is important. That is important. Because as the model, you can't tell what the photographer's seeing until you've been doing it for quite a while and then or have worked with a photographer before. So, you know, you build that kind of trust and relationship. But yeah, because some poses just are not attractive no matter who you are or what body type you are. Like, I had friends. Oh, thank you so much. Hello, how are you tonight? I am in my cozy, comfy, like, it's chilly outside today. It's even chilly in here. Growing up in the Midwest, I have a hard time turning my heat on, so I keep it kind of chilly. I'll cook, I'll bake, I'll run the oven in order to heat up the house or the dryer, do laundry, and it really puts off a lot of heat that way. But how are you today? Tell me about your day. Mine's been really crazy busy. I am checking out how to put, you know, when people follow your Twitch channel, that it'll pop up. Somebody last stream told me that that's an overlay, so I'm trying to figure out how to add that to my Twitch channel. And I'm not quite sure if I search for the right thing. Let's change the wording just a little bit. Okay, still the same. May need to search actually on Twitch to find those. I'm sure there's somewhere. I am super new to all this, so I'm still trying to set up my channel. Ooh, yeah. No, that's not it. That doesn't. I may have to go back to the drawing board on that one. Yeah, it might be an OBS thing. I'm gonna have to check on that. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. It's just a matter of finding it and finding out how to do it. So I'll get it done. I'll get it figured out. Do any of you who have just joined, do you know anything about the overlays? You know, when somebody follows you, that it pops up this little thing that says, so-and-so followed you. I was told it was an overlay. cold and wet. We've had really sunny days. It's been really bright and sunny, which has been fantastic. And the sun's warmth has felt amazing outside. But that wind coming straight out of the north is bone chilling. It's been really cold the past few days, for Texas at least. You know, it's been low 50s, which is really cold considering about 3 days ago we were almost in the 80s and it felt like a cool spring day. Now it's just a little bit frigid, and that's the way it's going. But you know, it's almost Christmas. So what do you expect? I mean, it's almost Christmas. By the way, what are your Christmas plans? I want to know. I'm playing it really low key. Hey, wait a minute. I came from up north. So I like to think I'm okay. I'm on the good side. So does that count? Does that count? For my other channels, absolutely. There's always something new. Every week I have a new video coming out on YouTube, and throughout the month for my Patreon, I always have new content. And right now I have my Ludmus going on over there. Oh, I'm a Southern girl now, so it doesn't count. I've been in Texas long enough. Or is it the accent? I'm okay with that too. I mean, I really am okay with that. But there is still a little part of me that's a northern girl. Uh, um, the Ludmus on Patreon, it's still rolling out. Actually, this week, getting ready to do a Discord chat with my patrons. So it's for my patrons only. So it's a very private community of people, and we just get on there and chat about all kinds of things. All kinds of things. Use guys. Yeah. See, use guys. Yeah, I'm using OBS software, so I'm sure it's in there somewhere. It has, I have to admit, being so new to this and still learning and soaking it all in, knowing exactly where to go. Do I go on my Twitch account and do it, or is it through the OBS because that's where you stream it through, to actually get things implemented? So I'm still feeling it out, and what it always seems to come back to is the OBS, which I have open the dashboard for. So I need to Discord duck. Yeah, it is kind of like that, isn't it? But I like it because you can really create private communities and have public communities and have it all interact together or have them separate. And so the Ludmus lingerie try-ons are, I was really happy with the way they turned out. They're really hot. Hopefully you patrons who are on here tonight can chime in if you enjoyed them. I enjoyed doing them, so I really hope you do. I had so much fun creating the Christmas content. I can't either. I'm really looking forward to the Discord chat too. I'm glad I could hop in here as well. Really, I'm actually excited every single week to get on and stream. It's been such a new experience, and one that I'm definitely getting a little more comfortable with. I cannot wait to get a larger screen. It's going to help out so much and open some things to do. And so I'm really excited about that. It's just electronics, getting electronics in lately has been just having to have patience with it. Yeah, well, that's not saying much because I'm still learning about it. So I did. I so got it. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys liked the Christmas rewards this year. I really, really had a lot of fun doing it. Took me months of planning it out and figuring out what I was gonna get and use, and I was really excited about it. It was kind of like a Christmas gift all early because some of the planning was really exciting and going through and going, oh, I see what this one needs to be in there and they'll love this one. And I really tried to pick some outfits that you guys would really enjoy. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. Oh, and I've been posting, I don't know if any of you are following me on the Instagram, on my social media, because I am posting photos that you're only going to see there. Some of them have little video clips with them too, but I have been, December is one of my favorite holiday months, and Christmas is my favorite holiday. So I've been really just every day, every week, just kind of flooding it with that holiday cheer because I think we all need it this year. I know I do. I need a little extra cheer boost. So it's been a lot of fun sharing all of it with people. So follow me on my social media if you're not. Just click that link I just posted. You can find everything I do there. It's a really great way to keep in touch and know what's going on, see what's coming next. Right now, I am working on January, trying to put together what's coming next for January. So it's 2021. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. I honestly, when I was a kid and watching Back to the Future in the year 2000, 20 whatever it was, it seemed like so far in the future that we'd never get there, and it was so futuristic, and we were going to be flying around like the Jetsons and having all this really cool stuff. And we do have some really cool stuff, but we did not quite reach Jetsons level. Yeah, I was a Jetsons kid. I loved the Jetsons as a kid. Yes, I am actually. I am color coordinated tonight because my my plaid shirt has purple and pink in it. So I'm wearing my purple yoga pants. See here. See? And my pink tank top. Oh, but the piece de la resistance, which is all about the Christmas holiday, is my reindeer socks. Look at these. Look at these. Can you see them? Aren't they cute? And they're fuzzy. They're fuzzy warm. If you haven't figured out, I love colorful, crazy socks, fun socks. So I wear yoga pants a lot. Yoga leggings, yoga. It's just, if I have to wear clothes, I want it to be comfortable. But I am a sock girl. I love socks. I love socks. Oh, this whole pandemic and the travel restrictions and the restrictions that some states, which I completely understand and I am so for it, but it's kind of put a little bit of a damper on the holiday get-togethers and stuff. So Texas has kind of lost their mind and they're just kind of letting people do whatever. There aren't really any restrictions, which I kind of wish they would put a little heavier restrictions on. But I'm not going home this year for Christmas. I am connecting with family and friends who are even in town, all through like FaceTime or Skype or Zoom, things like that, to try to stay connected because it's really the best way for me. That's just how I'm choosing to deal with this whole pandemic until they figure something out a little more. So, um, that's just my whole deal, which really helps because it makes, I don't know, for me, it makes me feel connected to people, makes me feel connected to my friends and family. I have friends who are here local that we usually like all get together for the holidays, the holiday pre parties, or get together on the holiday and like have a meal together. And I really miss doing that. So you're traveling to family. They have actually put out warnings here in Texas not to do get-togethers at all with people. And the same in the Midwest. I think it's so incredible if you can go visit family. I just that's one thing I really miss. I miss hugs. One of my favorite things is to give hugs and get hugs, and I really miss hugs. It's finally starting to like sink in. Like it's gonna feel awkward when you can do it again, but it's gonna feel so amazing that you can give and get a hug. Yeah, I know. I'm veering on the extra cautious side. I know that they're having some really good stats. I also just heard that Europe, the UK, they have implemented the vaccine and the virus has actually evolved to now the vaccine is pointless. So there's a lot of new information coming in right now, especially since a big chunk of the first world nations have implemented the vaccines. And they're finding they don't know if it's because they put in the vaccine and it was implemented and people have it that the virus has, just evolved into something much stronger and much more potent, or if it's just its natural progression. So I'm veering on the cautious side, which I don't think is a bad thing. It's whatever makes people feel comfortable. I just want people to be safe because I've already had somebody that has been a longtime friend pass from the virus. So and I have friends that have been completely exposed to it, had it, and been just fine. So it really, they don't know why it works for some people well, and others, the outcome isn't as optimistic. It just is what it is. So I'm being a little cautious. But thanks for chiming in with that information. The CDC has a lot coming out about it. I'm actually looking all over the world. I'm looking in Asia at their information, as well as the United States and Europe and Canada and New Zealand, and, pulling in as much as I can to get the biggest picture I can about it. But I know Christmas lights really make me happy. I know it has nothing to do with it, but it has helped kind of lift the spirits during all this, during the holidays. So, no, like I said, it depends on everybody's comfortability level. I'm not saying what you're doing is working for you, and that's what matters, is that you're comfortable with it and you're able to, without stress or anxiety about it, go out and do what you want to do handling it your way. Everybody is different and everybody's comfortability level is different. So you got to do what's right for you and what's comfortable for you. I'm celiac, so I have an autoimmune issue that's a challenge for me. So I'm veering a little bit more on the cautious side than what some people are, cuz like I said, I have friends that are getting together and they're going to parties and they're going out to eat, and they've had the virus and they're totally fine and cool, but they understand my situation. So I video conference with him. I Skype and FaceTime and talk to him, and we text and call on the phone and whatnot, because they understand my situation and what my comfortability level is. And I think that's what's important, is just respecting everybody's comfortability level with it until something definite and more solid and consistent from country to country can be decided, so that we know exactly what's going on. Because the CDC is even saying they don't know exactly what's going on and why it's affecting some people more than others. And that's totally cool. I love that kind of honesty. I don't have to have a definite answer all the time, but be truthful with me. Just let me know what I'm dealing with. I'm that hopeless romantic that's also a realist. And that's the way I like it. But that works for me. So I think it's awesome that you found something that really works for you. That's what matters, is what makes you feel comfortable about it. And I think it's totally cool that people are being able to go visit family during the holidays. I think everybody really needs that connectivity, and it really helps people. I know it would help me, but my family lives like 12 hours away, so it's a little more tedious to get to them, which isn't a bad thing. It just is, Just dig it. So where was I? I was looking for all kinds of goodness. All kinds of goodness. Wrong window. Ooh, so I told you I found this lingerie company that I have just fallen in love with. And I found them on Amazon for cheaper. It must be old models, I would think. I don't know. I am all about finding what I love and being able to, once in a while, find it at a little bit of a discount. Even though if it's something I really want, I will just go ahead and do it. Because it's worth it. I mean, I like to support the people and the companies that make me feel good, and I feel really good about what it is they are doing. And because I want them to keep doing it. You want it still available, so you support them as much as you can. And I love that aspect. Ooh, this one might be something you guys would like. And of course, they don't have my size. See, that's what ends up happening all the time. I find something I really like and they don't have size. I have not been to the Playboy Mansion. That's a great question, by the way. Hi, I'm Ruby Day. I haven't been to the Playboy Mansion. I have a girlfriend that has. Yeah, it is. I have a girlfriend who has on several occasions, and she had a blast with it. I have actually done some work with Playboy with their golf tournaments, which was a lot of fun, with some other girls that I knew. So, actually, there is some lingerie on that. So, check out my socials. Go check out that page. I have some Christmas coming out. One already hit. I'm getting ready here this week to release another one. So it's all there. You'll find it. You will find it. What makes you ask about the Playboy Mansion? I'm kind of curious. Because Playboy is only known to like sprinkle redheads in once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. They really are into their blondes. Totally get it. I'm not opposed to a blonde once in a while. Actually, I just like good people. That's my preference. The Playboy Mansion. Yeah, it's crazy from my understanding from my girlfriends who've been. They're like it is massive. There are so many nooks and crannies and places to slip away to that, it's insane is what it is. I hear the grotto is pretty out of this world. I don't know. I don't know. Either that or buddy up with somebody who goes. Do they even, I mean, I know Playboy has been sold and bought and sold and bought and sold and bought quite a few times. And last I heard, Wind of, they were actually thinking of closing it. So, yes, Raquel Welch. I'm surprised you even know who that is. She was quite a sexy little vixen. She was quite a sexy little vixen. Yeah, I do too. She's probably considered old school now, but she was a sexy little mama. I mean, she still is, but I always like Brooke Burke's butt. Say that three times fast. BBB. Brooke Burke's butt. She always had the best ass. She had the best butt. It was bubbly. It was toned. It had a great shape to it. It always looked so good in those workout clothes. She was probably one of the first girls that I actually liked her butt. Yeah, she was a roller derby queen. Okay, has anybody ever been to a roller derby? Roller derby is huge in Texas, and I have actually been to a roller derby and loved it. I so would not be one of the girls actually performing in it, but I like to go watch it because it's a little brutal. It's a little brutal, I have to admit. I got some great photos. I did some photography of the roller derby I went to, got some great photos. Okay, so how did that go? I want to. Somebody on the chat said that they saw a Whose Line Is It Anyway with Hugh Hefner and two of the Playboy bunnies, and that had to have been just a riot. Because Hugh is, even though he's not, he comes across as being kind of quiet. And I don't think he probably really is. But, you know, everybody's different. Yeah, yeah. You want to squeeze, kind of like Charmin, you know? Her butt was good. It was really good. Yeah, they do them a lot in high school gyms, and I've even seen them advertised in church gyms. So I asked if anybody's been to a roller derby. It's kind of like Charmin. It makes for a really great pillow. And I got a lot of booty there. There is a lot of booty. The Lord did bless me in my booty. He gave me a lot of cushion. Although I have sat on people's laps and they tell me my butt is bony. I don't get that. Because there is a lot of cushion. Just good bubbly cushion. It must be the way I'm sitting or something. I don't know. Who knows? Those roller derby girls, they're some tough girls. They come out with bruises and they've got scrapes. I'm just glad to see that they wear helmets, or at least they do here. Oh, well, thank you. That's so sweet of you. Squeezable. Maybe I need to make like those one of those stress balls that's of my booty so that you can squeeze it and release all that stress. Just squeeze it. What do you think? A Ruby Day stress ball squeezer. You know, you just squeeze all your stress away with squeezing my butt. That way you can just any day just reach up and squeeze. Do they even make butt squeeze balls, stress balls? Oh, I bet it was funny. I bet it was a good show. Well, it's either butter boobs for a squeeze ball. Which do you think? Butter boobs. Think it's a toss up. Depends on what kind of are you a boobs man or a butt man? Or are you a both man? Okay, we've got one vote for boobs. Well, it's a squeeze stress ball, so it's all sanitary. Oh, and if it's a butt, then you would have a portion of the thigh so that you can set it down so you actually get the curvature of the butt because that's the way you would need it, right? You'd need that stress ball to literally have that booty shape to it. That way it gave you the full just experience of what it is. Well, there you go. Or maybe you have a stress ball doll that actually has both the boobs and the butt. That way you can, depending on your mood for the day or which one is going to work for you for the day, that's the one you can squeeze. And that way you don't have to choose. You just got two in one now. What do you think? I think that might work. Although it wouldn't be a ball then, would it? I think we'd be okay with that. See? See, there's always a way to compromise so that you can have it. Some way, somehow, there usually is. So I was shopping earlier and come across, but there's a lot of pages of this. I was talking about this new lingerie company that a friend of mine had given me some lingerie this year. Yes, it is. It's like a torso buddy. It's like a torso buddy. Totally a torso buddy that you can just fit in your pocket and take with you. And then you have squeezable love all the time. I like that idea. Squeezable love all the time. Just for you. Oh, they actually have my size in this one, do they? That's really pretty. Hmm. Ooh, and they have it in blue. Well, that's nice, but I don't think that's the same one. Oh, they actually make stress bets on it. I should have known it was not a new concept. Love you too. Check out this bra. This is by the company I found. Lingerie company I was telling you about. Okay, I gotta check out these butt stress balls. Oh my gosh, they actually do. And they have thongs on them. What a riot. What a riot. I should have known. I should have known they had them. Seriously? That is too funny. And I like the fact that they have different colors, except they're all tan girls. Yeah, it's definitely sheer. Oh, well, thank you. They need some extra, like, that's why that link I just posted, that company is makes amazing lingerie. So, and yeah, sometimes they need a little extra lift and loving too. They like to be like held not too tight, not too firm, just nicely, just nicely. Amazon has everything you could possibly want. You can find all kinds of things and things you did not know. Speaking of Amazon, so my maintenance guy stopped by here this week and his single boob. Now, who had, well, there are some people who have a single boob, but why would you want a single boob stress ball? I want two. That way I've got one for each hand. Either that or the one boob is so big it takes two hands. I had a girlfriend who literally had breasts the size of her head. One breast the size of her head. It was, I asked her, I said, that is just out of control. How do you even feasibly do anything with those things? I mean, it's so much. Like, do you even get overwhelmed? She was like, yeah, but you get used to it. That is too funny. Too funny. What a riot. So if you're brand new to the chat and you don't know what's going on, so I was looking at lingerie, which got us talking about butts and boobs and talking about stress balls. And someone actually found that they make a single boob stress ball and butt stress balls. And they really do. And actually, the butt stress balls have thongs on. They're wearing thongs, which I was just expecting, like, well, I guess they have to be wearing clothes too. They have to be wearing clothes too. Oh, how funny. Yeah, this way I'm balanced. Cushions on the front, cushions on the back. That way we have a nice happy medium all the way in between. And it creates this curvature, which I love. Just accentuates what's already there. You know, it's goodness that way. It's goodness that way. Somehow, the last little drop of water. Good night. Sweet dreams. And if I don't see you before Christmas, happy holidays. Enjoy that time with family. Yeah, see? From both sides. Both sides. Oh, it seems like it's about that hour that my tummy is growling. Hey, by the way, before I go, I'm testing out a new microphone. So anybody who is still on, I would love to know what you think of the audio. Last stream, I was having some audio issues, so I started playing around and trying to figure out what else I could use besides what I had been using. And I think it's working out well. So good. Happy holidays. Great. I thank you for the feedback because I'm really curious. I move a lot and I talk a lot with my hands, and so I wanted to make sure that the stream you could hear me whether I was up front or in back, and it seems to be working really well, and it's super easy. The easier I can make it, the better it is for me. So can I groan? Well, of course I can groan, but you should be able to notice when I'm talking. That's for another view. That's for another view. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, audio check. 1, 2, 3. Hello. It's kind of like a wave. There you go. Awesome. Thank you so much for the feedback. Anyway, for those of you who joined, thank you so much. I posted my socials. I will do it one more time at the very end. Follow me here. Follow me on my other social medias. Just click that link. You can see all the content I create and every place you can find me and all the fun we can have. So, my tummy is growling. My head's telling me I need food. I am so glad I got to chat with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for making this experience amazing. And I will definitely see you next week before Christmas holiday. And I'm hoping, no promises, to get back on one more time this week. So anyway, I hope you have a great night. If I don't see you by Christmas, happy holidays, everyone. And we'll see you soon. Bye.